Hi Virgo, welcome to your monthly oracle reading. This is specifically for love and romance, so it's a nice little special for you for the Valentine month. So I already meditated on 3 of your cards and I've pulled 3, so let's get started. Here we go. So your first card is stay optimistic about your love life, okay? The second card is very soon. And the third card is wedding. Okay, so I'm getting like very much a positive feeling in these cards. I don't sense anything negative going on for Virgo. If there is something negative going on, I don't feel it's very strong, like something bad, but again, it's a general reading. So, yeah, it depends on the person listening. But overall, the first card here, stay optimistic. Okay, so this is all about if you've been hurt, if you've been feeling pain from previous relationships, if you feel a little disappointment in somebody in your life that you've been involved with, but you thought it was going somewhere and then all of a sudden it didn't. And you're kind of like, oh gosh, there's no hope out there for me, or I'm forever alone, or any negative self-talk, that has to stop, okay? So I could see some of you doing that. So it's telling you to really think positive about your love and romantic life, okay? So you will get something very soon, and these are confirmation cards, especially linked with the very soon card, is that something is worth the wait for you, okay? So you need to be a little bit patient. So stay optimistic is a card that's, letting you know that complaining or worrying, it leads to more stress, and that doesn't make you look attractive, okay? So whatever has happened, any anger that you have inside you, any guilt, let go of that, because it's not doing anybody else good but you, okay? I mean, it's not doing any good for anyone, including yourself. So I don't know if that makes sense. But pretty much it's stressing you out. Okay, the other person could be moved on, living their life, and you're sitting there kind of, crying, disappointed. It's good to vent and to cry, but make sure it's not a pattern of like negativity where it's really eating you up inside, okay? So you really want to shift your mind and have faith that something beautiful will come, and surround yourself by people that make you uplifted, make you feel positive, and people who just, they don't give you any judgments and negative talk, okay? So just be careful if you've experienced some, hurt. You're very sensitive at this time, so I want you to pamper yourself. Make sure you're doing some things that make you feel beautiful and that you love doing, that make your heart sing with joy, okay? And you want to practice visualizing a happy and satisfied relationship. Okay, so what does that look like to you? If you did have whatever it is you wanted, imagine how it would feel like. So really put yourself in it. What kind of person do you want in your life? How do they make you feel? Okay, writing lists would be great. Writing about your feelings, your hopes, your desires, about what you're looking for. So just placing it in the positive. And if you want to release your ex or do any releasing of some sort, it's good to write down your frustrations, and then, at the end, you could end it with something positive and burn it, or you could do whatever it is, throw it in the ocean, just throw it out somewhere, and it releases the negative from inside of you. Okay, so those are some techniques you could try, especially if you're into writing. You could even do vision boards, putting together a collage of what it is, who it is that you're looking for. If you're partnered up with someone, it could be stay optimistic. There's hope in your relationship, so just be positive. Don't focus on your partner's negative traits or telling them negative things all the time. Really put the focus and see what you love about the person, okay? And really put it out there. Say, I like when you do that for me, or wow, thanks, hon, or however it is that you speak, like, thanks for doing the dishes. I don't know, something like that. So just thanking them and showing gratefulness instead of like focusing on the bad all the time. So maybe there's some that are doing that. They're kind of critical of their partner's actions, and it's making them distant in the relationship. So it's telling you to be positive. Okay, so what else? And that's going to attract more beautiful things in your life. The other thing is express your needs, okay? Whatever it is that you're feeling. Some of you, I feel you're giving too much. I see you being more of the giver, and there's no balance in the relationship. So I want you to really express your inner child's needs, okay? Whatever it is that you feel that you need. If your needs aren't being met, this is a good time to address them. Okay, open communication will bring out new creative solutions to situations you thought maybe were impossible to solve. But overall, the very soon card, I feel some of you, something new is coming really soon. I'm feeling March, like the springtime, okay? And it's all about gaining clarity and deciding what it is that you want. I feel some of you put like an unclear order into the universe, and you keep attracting the same like pattern from the previous one. So that's the only reason you're going through these obstacles. So just think of it as you're really putting an order, like you're ordering on a menu. You're ordering to the universe what it is that you want. Be honest, okay? And trust your feelings and your gut that you will attract what it is you want, and don't settle for less, okay? So sometimes the best things are worth the wait. They take a little bit longer. But you could even say it out loud what it is that you want, okay? So sometimes, and ask yourself what it is, what state you're in. Maybe you're attracting people that are confused or not ready to commit, because maybe you're not ready to commit or something. So the people you're attracting, ask yourself, how is it that you're mirroring that as well? Ask if you have any confusion, or if you have any of those traits inside of you, which is the reason you're attracting these people, okay? So don't really put the focus on the external, kind of put on yourself and see what's going on inside to attract this, okay? For some of you, I feel something's happening really fast, like a wedding or engagement, or you just met someone, there's flames, it's like really, it's super awesome and exciting, and you hit it off, you click, and you decide to get married. It could be that, okay? So you could even meet someone at a wedding, for those of you who are attending one. So make sure you're saying yes to invitations. It doesn't have to be a wedding. It could be a birthday, a baptism, doesn't matter, okay? So any group occasions, don't be lazy. Make sure you attend, okay? So it could even be, a validation that this was the person you're meant to marry. If you're already in a marriage or relationship and it's going great, you're on the right path, okay? For some, it could even be that, your parents' marriage, or people you've, like a model, okay? Models you've grown up with. Doesn't have to be your parents. It could be your foster parents, or a marriage you viewed as a child. It could be affecting how you view a partnership today, okay? So your beliefs and values are built around that. And if you've had negative experiences in your relationship, this card does suggest for you to go inward again, to look at your past, your childhood experiences, and to see how your beliefs and values were shaped from your parents or the people that have raised you, okay? So if there was a lot of fighting and like struggle or abuse, are you attracting those types of people in your life? So sometimes it connects like that. So I really want you to go inward and see. And by, being aware and accepting that's what it is, it just releases so much confusion, and then you'll have more clarity to deal with it and attract something better in your life. It could even be perhaps you might need marriage counseling or partnership counseling if you're going through any obstacles. Okay, so it doesn't have to be a formal wedding or marriage. It could even be common law. It doesn't apply to just people who are, go by the book, like married. So it could be that your partnership needs focus and needs some healing, okay? So for some of you, it could even be the end of a marriage, okay? Depending where you're coming from and what's going on. It could be you're just on the verge of a breakup or divorce, and maybe some of you, or one of the two has met somebody else that's coming up, and then connecting with the very soon card, I'm feeling you leave one relationship and jump to the other right away because you've met your twin flame. So there could be some, heartbreak in that area, but not for everyone. So I hope these resonate with you. Make sure to leave a comment if it does, and I'll see you next month. So happy Valentine's Day. Bye bye.